Hello and welcome to my mock submission, the Battle of San Pietro. So I hope this video that you guys will enjoy it, and that my mock that I built, it took a week, but I think I put enough effort into it that it will rank pretty well in the mock contest. So just for context for some of my viewers, I entered a mock competition, and this is my submission for it. So I just want to show you guys this mock now and show off all of its little features, which are quite numerous. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this, and especially the judge of this competition. His channel will be linked in the description, so please go subscribe to him. He's really good at making animations, and he has some really nice vehicles, especially his Martyr 3, which he actually made a tutorial on how to make it. So without further ado, here's the mock. So first off, over here, so this mock is cut into kind of two parts. So it's cut down the middle right there. It's cut into the Americans charging in from this side and the Germans trying to hold the line on this side. So this is a one gray base plate mock, so it's pretty big. I think it's about 1,000 pieces, maybe 2,000 pieces, with all the support beams that are under there and all of that. I think it's maybe 2,000-3,000 pieces. Most of my guys and their stickers are Brickmania. Actually, no, they're all Brickmania and Brick Arms. So I have one vehicle, which is this American Willys Jeep. It has the mounted machine gun on the back, 2 Americans driving it, another American running in with the Thompson gun, this guy running in with his M1 carbine, and he's about to throw a grenade. This one with his external clip carbine. This captain shooting this German with his dagger, who's coming at him, dropped his rifle. So there's little trees. Each tree also has a little bit of snow on each. So we got the snow on each little tree. The little piles of snow for a little bit of extra detail. There's this little like crater from an artillery strike. Like imagine there's like artillery coming in, and this was one of the craters made. So maybe there's a tree here or something. You know, you see this like the little piece of vegetation and like the wood that was there. Maybe it was a foxhole. You can imagine whatever you want. So then the Germans are cut into 3 kinds of categories. So there's the Standard Wehrmacht, so this guy, that guy, and that guy, all in field gray uniforms. And then there's the Winter Germans, which are in the majority of the mock, so the Germans that are in the trench. So I'll show off the trench a little bit more later, that German running under there. And then the camouflage Germans, which are Fallschirmjägers, which were the paratroopers, but converted into footmen, because that's what they were towards the end of the war, after the Battle of Crete and the invasion of Crete, because of how terribly the paratroopers performed and how badly their lines were shattered. Most of them were converted into foot units, so this is one of those units. So there's a total of 4 of those Fallschirmjägers. There is 5 of the Winter Germans, and there's 3 of the normal standard Wehrmacht soldiers. But just a little bit of a thing, if I come around the back here of the mock, if I turn the mock around like this, right here, maybe you've already seen it, there's a little German in his foxhole. So the foxhole is deep enough for one minifigure, so he has his little Luger out, so he's in there. Nice little trying to take out this American coming in from the side. He has his winter helmet on, so it's quite hard to see him. A little detail I want to show recognition to. That actually took me a while to get that right. Then there's again, the German getting shot. 2 dead Germans, a third one over here with his STG-44, just bleeding out. That German with his helmet falling off and his hair kind of showing. There's the other American over here with his grease gun, who just got shot in the head. Then after that, we again have this Jeep. And now, coming to the main part of this mock, we have the trench. So the trench is a little bit like rough around the edges, like because the winter line, which is the assault of the winter line, which was actually the line that the Germans were trying to hold in Italy before the Americans. So after Rome fell and Mussolini's regime was overthrown, before special forces retrieved him from his exile, they actually the Germans were all alone in this fight, so they had to really hold the line with their winter line until Mussolini was liberated again. So the Germans here are just holding everything. So there's the 3 Germans all like kind of watching each other's backs. There's one guy with his Kar 98 shot this guy in the head. There's the MG 40, yes, I think it was 40, trying to shoot at that Jeep again. Then there is the Fallschirmjägers coming in. 1, 2 of the 4 are just firing at the Americans, so maybe this guy or those guys. Then the other one is firing towards this little forest patch. Their commander is heading in with his handgun, gonna try and take on these guys. Then there's this guy over here with his MP40. He's just really trying to mow down these guys over here, trying to provide covering fire. Added this little bridge here, a nice little detail that I thought was really nice. Has even like a little step system to go up on one side. It crosses that. These are just standard wood beams, so I thought that looked kind of cool. There's a bunch of little weapons over here. So there's a Kar 98 with a scope, a Panzerfaust, an FG-44, and another MG with a bunch of ammo belts in there. There's a bunch of shells here, so if that a mortar, maybe further down this trench line. So this trench line, actually, if I were to maybe build more in the future, would maybe extend like over in this direction, and would then maybe have a mortar pit or an anti-aircraft pit. So this is just one corner being heavily assaulted and trying to be taken by the American troops. Yeah. I think I demonstrated all of the details. I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah. Let's cross our fingers. Bye bye.